Hi, this is Jill Starr, and I'm the founder and executive director of Lifesavers Wild Horse Rescue. That's the name I gave this organization 26 years ago at the very beginning of its life. I named it Lifesavers because our mission would be to save the lives of as many horses as possible. Horses being abused, neglected, in danger of being sent to slaughter. Horses from auctions, killer feedlots, abandoned in backyards with no food or water, tossed on the sides of the road, left to make it on their own. Horses whose families gave up on them, were forgotten and unappreciated. Many just needed love and compassion. And the Lifesavers would be not just myself and our dedicated staff and volunteers, but all the generous people who would give from their hearts and their pockets to make sure that we could feed and care for the lives we ultimately saved. Those people have become the backbone of Lifesavers Wild Horse Rescue, allowing us to stand strong and walk tall as one of the largest wild horse rescue and adoption organizations to date. But somewhere along the way, through the years, I started realizing that the tables were beginning to turn. The lives that were being saved were, in fact, the very people who reached out to help these horses. The ones who, even in a small way, built a relationship with the rescued ones, either in person or from the photographs and stories that we shared with them. I'm not exaggerating when I say the horses became the lifesavers. We have seen miracles happen when horses and humans come together. We've seen people who were depressed find that long-lost sparkle in their eyes. Veterans with PTS recovered measurably and began to see the light in the dark tunnel that for so long had blinded their hope. And children who were afraid to come out of their shells, afraid to have a voice, just plain afraid, put their fears aside for the time they spent with our horses and transformed into beautiful butterflies of courage. And these horses saved my own life years ago. For if I hadn't found this purpose, I may have still been traveling down a very dead-end road. Or worse, I may have found the end of that road by now. But they saved me when I saved them. We've seen the magic and the healing that horses give to people. They're like sponges that absorb our fear and pain. They're like mirrors that reflect the ugliness we carry around so we can see what we need to change. They're like good friends with compassion and understanding of our doubts and shortcomings. And they forgive our mistakes over and over again. Lifesavers has a lot of irons in the fire and a lot of horses to care for right now. And that's why we need your continued support. We've been a nonprofit organization since 1997, and we're not going anywhere. Lifesavers Wild Horse Rescue is a social investment you can believe in and be proud of. Please help us with your most generous donation and know that you are an important member of our group of lifesavers, both the human and the horse kind. Thank you for your love and support, and thank you for being a lifesaver.